Live from the 15 Minutes of Fame Studios, 39th and Broadway, in the heart of Bayonne, New Jersey, cause we couldn't afford a spot in Manhattan. Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show. Give it up for your hosts, me motherfuckers. Let's go.
Alright, yo man, welcome back to the Shut Up and Talk Show with Uncle Ra. I am Uncle Ra. My guest Serius Jones, man. We just been sitting here, man, just chopping up some moments throughout his career here.
Yes, sir.
The next thing I want to talk about is of course I have to talk about the is it, you can't say infamous, right?
What's infamous?
The math Hoffa thing. Well, we talked earlier about the Mook thing. When it,
yeah, don't call that infamous. That ain't infamous.
That's why I asked you.
Infamous is some gangster shit. That's some sucker shit.
Nah, infamous is like people know, but people don't know. I think that's what infamous means.
Nah, infamous is
like it happened, but everybody don't know.
Al Capone, like you know what I mean. The infamous is like some gangster like shit. Like the infamous Al Capone.
Man, fuck that, man. I'm gangster,
Al Pacino,
man.
you know what I'm saying? That's infamy, like.
The
infamous incident you talking about.
Infamous incident.
Yeah.
Infamous incident.
Mm-hmm. The sucker punch heard around the world.
The sucker punch heard around the world. I will say that with you because I definitely thought that's what it is. It was definitely a sucker punch. Mm-hmm. We talked about the Murder Mook battle happening directly after Math versus Dose, and you mentioned that, you know, like after that happened, you like kind of, you fucked up, you know, our battle, because you were supposed to battle Mook on that same card
stage
with Dose and Math, and you said some things to him, you know, because you were upset that your battle wasn't going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I think you mentioned that it's a possibility that might have been where the seed was planted, as far as any animosity between you and Math. Mm-hmm. After that night, was there, like, do you see Math, you know, before you and his battle happened?
Because you my aunt, and because I respect you, I'll just address this, because I really said I don't even want to address this no more, because that nigga done had enough of my life. You know, he had the pleasure of being able to share Serius Jones' light and use something, and use it. Right. To now segue, right? So realistically, I don't like to dig up, you know, negativity or have people thinking that I'm trying to glorify anything negative, but this is really what the saga of that was in a nutshell. I battled dude at Fight Club. I body dude. Right?
Battle Math at Fight Club. No footage?
Yeah.
Why I've never seen?
Because it never came out.
Oh, okay, all right.
It never came out.
Okay.
I mean, they recorded it. Styles P was one of the judges. You know what I'm saying? I bodied him. That was with some shit. He had some scheme, kept saying pussy. It was some pussy shit. Excuse my language. And it was just like, that shit ain't work. I bodied that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I had a gray hoodie on. I still remember. Afterwards, you know what I'm saying, and I told you, it was like military time back then. Mm-hmm. So afterwards, he trying to get my number and be on some buddy shit. Honestly, I kind of capped to him. Like, I didn't want to tell him, yo, my nigga, I'm not trying to fuck with you, bro. I just bodied you. What the fuck I want to do a song with you for? Like, so I just kept it political, and he was just like, yo, let me get your number. I'm just like, all right, cool. I gave the nigga my number, right? So, on my daughter's soul, I gotta stop swearing on him, but, you know, it's the most sacred thing to me. But basically, he had set up a studio session and told me that he set up a studio session. And like, yo, I set up a session, bro, just come through. In my mind, I'm like, nigga, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, bro, like, and I'm not doing a song with you, bro. So I didn't even respond to him. I'm like, yo, this nigga is like kind of being a little bit much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, in my mind, I'm feeling like, why are you even get this nigga your number, right? And I swear to you, then some girl starts prank calling my phone. I finally answered the phone. I'm like, yo, who is this playing my phone? She's like, you know Math, you know Justin. I'm like, yo, wait, what? Yo, bruh, blocked the number, blocked his number, right? Next thing you know, I see him the Iron Solomon battle. I'm serious like the kid from Jersey, you heard mine. You know, he had a couple glorification shout outs where he was saying like, I'm nice like the, I'm serious like the kid from Jersey. He said some other shit like Jones and like something. So it was like, he was shouting me out in bars, but behind closed doors, he just, the way he had moved towards me was just kind of wacky. It was like, yeah, like, I don't fuck with niggas that do that type of shit. And some like Frank calling me, talking about like, and I only gave you my number. So how the fuck would that happen, right? So I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with boy. Like, he on some other shit, right? So it went from shouts out to then he did a freestyle that was on World Star, and the caption was, Serius Jones or something slapping you. And at this time, I was then in Mr. World Star, RIPQ. I got like 60 videos on World Star. And back then, they would put my shit right at the top box. Because when I linked up with Q and everything, and he was just really on some like, yo, you know, I fuck with how you move, bro. Like, anything you got, just let me know. I'm going to try to get it. We're going to put it up at the top. Didn't charge me nothing or nothing, man.
Did he title that, or did they title that?
They might have titled it
okay,
that. But the point is, he said in the song, Serius Jones, you should show gratitude that I ain't in our last conversation by slapping you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, what is he talking about? First of all, what conversation? First of all, who the fuck is you slapping, nigga? Like, what is this nigga doing? Now he's mad that I didn't fuck with him, basically.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So outside of Summer Madness 1, was it Summer Madness 1? Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, that far back?
That's what I'm saying. These niggas be really hoes, and they be really harboring animosity for another man for a long time, thinking about another man for a long time, upset at another man for not fucking with them for a long time. So long story, and you won't even know.
I've had plenty of incidents where motherfuckers had a problem with me, but didn't say it, and I'm like, then I find out, I'm like, nigga, why you just didn't say something? It? You know, we could either get past it, or at least I know.
And what's crazy is, the crazy part is, I just told you, some of my best friends, we fought. You know what I'm saying? We could fight. We could fight and be friends after.
Move on.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is corny for people to be
fact.
harboring animosity over shit that's like, I don't know you. I'm not obligated to fuck with you, and you scaring me. Trying to come on some creepy, it's like damn near creepy. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I'm with Sam Scarfo, right? It's my brother, you know what I'm saying? He don't be with the camera shit a lot, you know what I mean? But it's my brother, so we walking up, and I see him walking with Chambers, Cortez, whoever else. I don't want to lie, but at least like 2 other people. And I'm like, yo, let me holler at you, bro. He doing that little smile. He doing, yeah, bro. You slapping people? Like, what you talking about, bro? He like, yo, holler at me for a second. No. Holler at me right here, bro. We ain't gotta go to the cut nowhere. What's up with you, bro? You talking about? I don't want to battle you, bro. You kept saying you want a rematch. I didn't want to do a rematch with you. Now you want to do a song. Because I was doing that first. You got to give me my rematch. Do something crazy and I give you a rematch. That was the agreement. He hadn't done nothing crazy back then. He hadn't done nothing. And he just, like, kept jacking it. It was like, yo, bro, I told you, bro. So what? You want to fight? What you want to do, bro? He's like, that's what you want? I said, is that what you want? We could walk up the block right now and fight. I swear these exact words I say. Ask Sam if you ever see him. Ask Cortez, they might lie, but Cortez on him like that. I said, bro, if you want to fight, we can just walk up the block and fight, bro, if that's what you want to do. He kept asking, is that what you want to do? Bro, I don't want to do nothing with you. This is exactly what I said. And this probably really made him mad, right? But you know my mouth's crazy. So I'm like, hey, you keep bothering me, man. Leave me alone. So I'm like, yo, bro, no, I don't want to do nothing with you. I bodied you in a battle. I don't want to do a song with you. I don't want to battle you. You stop talking about me, bro? Oh, what the fuck? He just like, he didn't like the way it was looking like I was sunning him, so he tried to put his arm on my shoulder like this, right? Like, cause he's hoping they not hearing what I'm saying, cause they stand over here, they hearing it. So he tried to like reverse it, like he's talking to me, like he's sunning me or some shit. Puts his arm on my shoulder. I look at his arm, I shrugged it and slapped it. I'm like, "See, yo, you play too many games, bro." And he like smiling like, "Nah, it's cool. Like he's smiling, it's cool. You sure, bro? Nah, it's cool. It's some rap shit, bro. I just want to battle you, my nigga." I'm like, "Yo, bro, but respectfully, bro, you making it something else, bro. I don't want to battle, my nigga. Just leave that shit, bro." He like, "Nah, you right. All right, say less." That was the end of it. And then you see what the result was, because
Right.
I didn't want to battle him, and I really should have took that battle, but you know, they just wanted, it was a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right.
Going into it, you knew about that was the last conversation y'all had.
Yeah.
So no matter one. Going in, did you have any?
I never thought he would play with his life like that, to
Okay.
be honest. I didn't think he would play with me like that, because I thought he knew, like, he knew my family, he knew my people, and I mean, there's a lot with that. I mean, I guess I'm never going on, you know, like I told you, I was going to go on his show just to address all of the reality of shit, but I'm not even going to play like that, because he ain't going to keep it gangster. He going to edit it, do whatever. But, like, y'all know I don't, some people are naive or slow enough to think that I would, pardon me, hold on one second. There's somebody come in. Hello? But, like, basically, there was just a lot of corniness, you know what I mean?
So again, man, you that there at the battle, you have no clue like this is even a chance of happening
I mean, realistically, that's never happened to me
on
as an
stage
adult,
in the battle.
as an adult, period.
Right.
Nobody, like, popped on me. Like, you know, as a kid, yeah, I've had mad fights, you know, we pop on people sucker punch you. I mean, that's just, you know, that's part of just being in the streets. It's part of life, you know. People fire on people, fire on you. You know,
Right.
get off first. That's the saying, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a get off first guy, so I respect it. I just don't respect it in battle rap, because honestly, he knew that I didn't think he was, you know, play like that. You know what I'm saying? And I never publicized this, but this is how God works, right? My little man, who's my man, right? My little man was working at FedEx. And this was right after this happened. In my mind, honestly, and I'm not trying to fuel anything by saying this, I was gonna kill him. That was it.
Right,
You gotta
right,
go.
right.
Like, that was, I thought it was worth that at the time, honestly, because I was just like, I didn't care about nothing.
It ain't
It was
like
the
you was
point.
on the street and it
Nah,
happened.
it's like
You
in
was
front
on
of the world.
stage.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna play in front of the world like that, you gotta go in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. But what wound up happening wound up being better than that, because I'd probably been under some type of federal scrutiny, which would have been bad anyway because of how I was living. So I'd have wound up fucked off anyway, even if they couldn't get me for that. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, what wound up happening was the best possible scenario. But what I wanted to happen, and my man, he was working for FedEx, and he came to me and said, "Yo, you're not gonna believe who else I just delivered a package to yesterday." And I said, "Who?"
Wow.
He said he want the address. I said,
Wow.
"Fuck yeah." I was sitting in front of that man's house, bro, for hours.
Wow.
But I knew he had babies in there. And it was like it was a mad busy Spanish block in Jersey City. So it was like, they kept looking in the car, and it was just like, I was just hot kind of, you know, and it was just like, I didn't feel justified running up in there with babies in there, to be honest.
Thank God you did, man. Damn.
I swear to you.
Even without the babies in it, man, I'm just glad that never actually.
I mean,
transpired.
and it wound up in a situation where it was better, because really nobody lost their life. I really wasn't that hurt. You know what I'm saying? My pride was hurt, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I want to ask you too. From the time that the time that I do know you, you a stand-up nigga, man, and you a thorough nigga, you a real nigga, you know what I mean? And for that to happen in the public eye.
You know that side of me, though. A lot of these people, they don't understand that.
Right. So for that to happen to you in the public eye, how was that for you to have to, go through,
I tell you what, I like Remy Martin a lot. It makes a really good tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, God has always gave me my get back. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the way I want it.
Right.
It might not be when I want it.
Right.
But you chilling in Miami, you know, your pride been hurt for a little while, but the streets still fuck with you.
Right.
They ain't jacking that. They know that was some sucker shit. Ain't nobody questioning your body because of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke to say.
Right.
It's a good joke for them to hit you in the battle or some shit.
Right.
Oh, you had the noodle legs. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was doing the nay-nay, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Okay, that's funny. All right. But that shit gonna come back around, right? So the young homies run up on me in the club, and I'm thinking they trying to be funny. They're like, yo, your man that snuck you over there. We just, I'm like, yo, that ain't funny, my nigga. Like, don't play with me like that. The nigga's like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? We not playing, nigga. Nigga took a picture of your ass, nigga. We just made him delete out the phone, nigga. What? Hold up, like, where? Right there, nigga. Look over, nigga standing behind us. I don't know if I ever told you this story, huh?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, nigga standing behind the table.
Have
like
you ever
this.
told this story?
I don't know.
Go.
I don't know. I think I went on Queen's Flip one day time or some shit, but the nigga standing right behind the table like this, right? He see the niggas I'm with, you know what I'm saying? And in Miami, I wound up going to Miami because I was basically indebted to some real steppers that, you know what I'm saying, that basically lined it up for me to come there and clean my face. So we was really locked in, you know what I'm saying? On some money shit. So when I'm staying in a crib that they basically was like, yo, you want to come to Miami, you got a crib, you can pay the rent, but you know what I mean? So we mobbing 30 deep in the club, you know what I'm saying? Youngins, older, and shout out, and this is, you know, Lower East Side people and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because they playing, you know what I'm saying? So he see who I'm with. So he nervous, right? But he trying to play it off. He's standing behind the table. I tried to finesse him. It ain't work. He was smart enough to know, like, nah, nigga. So I tried to play it off on some pussy shit. I tried to just be like, yo, what's up? I tried to make him think, yeah, bro, like, it's all good. What's up, bro? Like, so he looking like nigga, nah, nigga, right? You know. So I'm like, oh, come holler at me. He like, well, holler where? Holler right here. Right? I'm like, oh, come around the table, bro. He's standing on the table. Now he got these two promoter niggas, I guess, with him or whoever. He don't act like they're his mans, but that's who he's with and ran on. Where I'm from, if you run on your mans, that's a mark out, first of all. We don't leave people. I'm not gonna leave a nigga to get fucked up and say, oh, that ain't my man. You can't with him. That's crazy. Shout out to Miami CJ. He actually went live with me and all this shit before the battle, showing the staples in his head. Y'all niggas fucked me up, da da da. But he went straight to the internet and capped like nothing happened. I ain't say nothing about him. All I did was put a video saying, it ain't my blood, people, turn up. You don't know what the fuck that was or what was going on, but of course he goes straight to the internet. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm good and all this shit, right? But mind you, basically, he was smart enough to like come around the table fast, so I couldn't get a flush face shot with the bottle, like a good, you know what I mean? I only got the back of his head type shit. It was like a boom instead of like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good boom, you know what I'm saying? He came forward with the, it was like I hit him in the back of the head, like moved out the way, and he kind of like came towards me. And we both kind of like fell, slippery and shit, you know, shit all over the floor in the club. So we fall, I promise you, I'm getting up. And when I'm getting up, another nigga just came and clinked that nigga. I swear, he just wiped the screen. He just was off the screen. And I just didn't see him again. Nigga just came and just, whoop. And then I'm looking for him. He's just gone. And then it's these other two niggas. So just stopped the fuck out of them. Right? And then the security tried to stop me. If you look at the video, you see I'm in the corner beating up security. You know what I'm saying? And then after this shit, I mean, your adrenaline's pumping, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to glorify the fact that whatever. If I was glorifying, I'd have put the video up, you know what I'm saying, of me punching on shit and whatever, even though it ain't showing his face getting, but this how corny niggas are, well, we don't see his face in there, how do we know? It's all right. So niggas is just making up, like, this is ridiculous. But the two other guys, they both got staples in their head. You know what I'm saying? One guy came up to me in the club. I swear to everything I love on my dad. Nigga came up to me in the club with a female, right? Had me looking like a gorilla. He made me look like a monster. I was soaking it up like right? Nigga was like, yo, bro, look at my shit, man. Look what y'all did to me, bro. Like, he pulled his hat down, nigga had staples going on through his hat. He's like, man, look y'all did to me, man. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know, you shouldn't be with the wrong niggas, bro. He's like, I know, man. That nigga left me and everything, man. But yo, we good, right? I'm like, we good, bro. The bitch looking at me like this the whole time, bro.
Who is that ass, man?
Who is this guy, though? Right? But, like, I mean, it's crazy because...
But listen, I want to make sure, you know...
We're not glorifying it.
Definitely not, but the story has to be told.
We don't know what
the story has to be told.
A lot of people just don't know. So what happens directly after this, he starts blowing up a person who I'm not even going to say their name now, but you know when you mentioned his name earlier, somebody that was in the movie, remember? Starts with an S.
Yes.
So he starts blowing his jack up. 25 times call this man. We just watching the phone ring over and over. I'm like, look at this scary bitch ass nigga. He goes on Twitter. Starts posting, we gotta squash this, we got kids. I didn't even have kids at the time. We got kids looking at us, man. And look, you sucker punch me on national television. Now you wanna squash it when I catch you and run down on you? Now you wanna dry snitch and let the whole world know that the confrontation was with me?
Right.
Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to hot our beef up? So I can't pop your head off now if I wanted to. Now they're gonna know it's me? That's what you're doing? But then motherfuckers gonna act like you jacking and you dragging and you trying to act tough. When you really out here stepping, really out here living in Miami, living in Vegas, putting in pain, going to jail, doing all the real shit, and it's niggas like this that just be doing sucker shit in front of a camera. And a couple little moments in someone's mind gives like, oh, he's tough. But this nigga's like, you know what I mean? If you look it up, you'll see. The nigga was tweeting, he was scrambling. And it was like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Just man up, dog. Nobody even shot at you or nothing. I can see if the niggas clapped at you. Niggas saw you, went upside your head with a bottle, and you ran on your homies. We put them in the hospital. If you would have stayed there, niggas probably wouldn't even did nothing to them niggas. But you ran. Niggas ain't have nobody else to fuck up. So, fuck it. But niggas be like really trying to act like I'm, or like I'm trying to be tough. Like I'm not tough. Like I'm some cool, funny, talkative guy, and these other niggas is the tough guys. That shit is crazy, and that shit is really sad because it's like, that's never been my MO. I've never tried to be the gangster rapper. That's never been my image.
Right.
But if motherfuckers try to play, and they gonna act like shit ain't what it is, nah, we gonna set the record straight. Like, what the fuck?
Well, the good thing about all of this is that it kind of passed. Y'all actually wind up battling each other again.
Like I said, it was the best possible conclusion that I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have...
Yeah.
But yeah, basically...
Considering what both of y'all...
What I wanted to get across, I feel like got across, which was that I just wanted the world to see him for what he was. You know what I'm saying? And like, something made me... When he had the audacity to hit me up again, I'm like, yeah, this nigga got the nerve to call me? And the nigga was right there with me. I didn't film that shit. But the nigga was like, nah, because he heard how he was talking. He's like, I'm fuck that. I'm filming this, nigga. They need to hear this shit. This nigga be a whole nother nigga behind closed doors. Now you Mr. Humble, whatever, man, when you be trolling and really acting like it ain't no pressure on you, like you ain't a father. Like you ain't got to worry about a nigga knocking your fucking head off for playing with him. You immune to that. You the tough guy, right? When you're not even tough for real. You won't even line it up. You won't even shoot a nigga a regular fade. You say, oh, nigga begging for a fade. No, shoot a nigga a fade. You punch the nigga, line it up, meet the nigga, and shoot your fade. You run from that and then try to jack on the internet like, well, you could just take a fade. So you want me to come ruin events, show up at events and just get locked up? Run up on a nigga and just be the guy? Instead of you just be a man and go in the back alley with a nigga?
Right. That
you violated? I don't respect it, bro. But you know what? I do respect what the culmination has produced, which I think he finally realized that fake bully shit is corny, my nigga. Like, and when he got his ass whooped, then, you know what I mean, on camera finally, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't see the other shit for real. They couldn't see him at the bottom, the pile getting stomped. All they see is a nigga getting stomped, right? So now when they see the other shit, it starts to put in a perspective where, like, You know what I mean? Now you complaining, talking about niggas did this to me and all this other shit. It's like, bruh.
He got sucker punched, and you know.
Then there ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
It's never fun getting sucker punched. Period.
So at the end of the day, I think what it created was this what we see now. Which salute to this platform and what he's doing or whatever, his show, whatever.
Yeah, my expert opinion.
Seems like he's doing good.
It's out of here, man. Shout out to Math, man.
So shout out to that.
The show is incredible. The show's incredible, man. The guests he has.
I'm not a hater. You feel me? So I'm like, as long as something good comes out of the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful that the world got to see for what it was. I took a lot of the old footage from before and just slowed it down. I did like little documentaries and shit before the battle, just exposing the truth of shit. And niggas was tripping like, yo. I slowed it down on that video. He fronting like he ain't fucked up. Slowed it down, showing he got a purple shag on his back of his head. You know what I'm saying? When I hit his ass upside down with that bottle. You know what I mean? Just show him. He's capping. This will really happen. Got on his ass.
It was a good battle too, man.
And it was a good battle. I kicked his ass for the third time.
We finally got to see, the battle. So
it wasn't.
And both of you guys, thank God, are still here on this earth, taking care of your families, enjoying your fruits, and everything. So,
salute to black men not killing each other over.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And getting past
or
it.
Jealousy or hoe ass tendencies.
Yeah.
Stop being hoes, man.
So at least I got the story, man, because I wanted to know, you know what I mean? Like, we haven't really talked, and, a lot of times I don't even bring shit like that up, but we were doing the walkthrough of your history, and that's part of your history.
It's a relevant part, so you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
We'll be right back, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. My man, Serius Jones, man. We got more, so stand by, right? Peace.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.